What's going on, guys? MrBayeasy here, and today we're playing some more Seduce Me. Now, this is round 2 of the Encore series that we've got going on for this game, and I'm going to do it very similar to the previous one where I skip over all the things we've already seen. I'm going to add little snippets of things so you know the progression that I took, but that's it. So, once again, if you haven't seen the original series, I highly recommend you check it out. It's right above, just for it to make sense for you. That would probably be the best solution. But either way, we're going to get it kicked off today. I'm super excited about what we're going to see this time around. All right, guys, so we're going to start it right here. I'm pretty sure this is a key moment. Before, it was a key moment, of course, with going with, you know, either Naomi and Suzu to the arcade to pursue relationships there. I'm pretty sure that's what we needed to do, or at least it helped. Now, I'm pretty sure staying around the house and helping these guys with the party is a way to go and try to do stuff with them. So we're going to try to do that. We're also going to save here so we can come back to this moment later on. So we're going to stay and help around the house.
Are you sure?
Dude, bro, yeah. That was the nice thing to do. Leaving before was a real dick move. I'm sure. Besides, it is my housewarming party. I should help out too.
Want us to help out as well?
No. But I think you're going to say that for me. Yes, you are. I think we got it all taken care of. Thanks, though, girls.
All right. We'll head on out then, so we're not in the way.
That sounds like a great idea. You best be doing that. Sorry, guys. I'll hang out with you guys soon.
It's all good, Anderson. We'll definitely come to the housewarming party tonight.
Awesome. We had the entire day to work. The party was tonight, and we had to do all we could to make everything right. Since everything was taken care of by at least one incubus, James told me I could assist one of them. Okay, let's see. You know what? I don't know which one I want to go with, so we're going to play Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. That's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to do that. I don't remember Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, so I'm going to wing this. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, catch a tiger, oop, by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. James, we're in the garden. This is different because we helped that other kid in the kitchen twice. James rolled up his sleeves and took in a breath of air before sighing contently.
So, we need to cater to the plants and make sure there are no muddy spots in the grass. It may take a while. Are you sure you wish to help me and not the others?
I shook my head, rolling up my sleeves as well. Oh, we're getting down to business. Let's go. I can handle it. I'd rather work outside anyway. It is a nice day. James nodded with a smile before handing me a watering can. Oh, I thought he said water gun. Gesturing to a group of flowers by the side of the yard. I walked over and began to water the flowers. However, as silence took control of the air, I felt the need to start a conversation. Ask him a question. Just a question. Pretty general. So, do you like flowers? I wanted to smack myself. That was a terrible conversation starter. Well, you're in the garden. It's not that bad. I mentally smacked myself before hearing James chuckle softly. I turned to look at him as he nodded.
They have a wonderful aesthetic. Many people would think that flowers are simple and rather boring, but I've learned secrets about flowers.
Demon secrets? Do tell. Secrets about flowers? What, like a special way to water them or something?
You could say that. There are right and wrong ways to water flowers.
Fucking pro tips from James here. Can you show me? Gardening tips with James. However, my concentration on the water was broken by the sound of James's voice in my ear. What?
Flowers need to be cared for gently, like a fragile life.
Oh my.
Too much power and they'll break, but too little and they'll wither and fade away. It's like caring for a pet or a loved one.
What? They're gonna fade away? No. A loved one? For some reason, those 3 words echoed in my head. James continued to guide my watering can, using gentle hands to lead my arms and my body. It was almost like a dance. Is he using his powers? I felt my face with my hand, feeling the extreme warmth before shaking my head and continuing to water the remaining plants. The hour of the house party had arrived. In my mind, I kept double and triple checking the essentials for the party. Knowing my dad, he invited his business partners and the executives of the Anderson Company to show me off. And here's where the party happened, so we're gonna skip. Alright, 7 a.m. Why am I up so early? The night after the party yet again. And I think this is another opportunity to stay around the house and help, but we have to figure out where that is. So, pardon me while I find that really quick. Alright, we're gonna disturb them. We're gonna disturb them yet again. The boys looked at me, frozen in their movements. I just stood at the doorway, staring at them after my outburst. James was the first to break away from the group, stepping towards me.
Good morning. We apologize if we woke you up.
Nope. You're good to go. No, it's fine. I've been awake for a while now. I'm sorry I interrupted.
It's quite all right. We needed to stop anyway. We don't want to overwork Sam.
He's such a baby.
Oh, come on. I can handle more than those pity punches. Your mind seems grateful that we've stopped.
Oh, Damien's trashing on him right now.
Shut up, Damien.
Damien's like the best one here. He always knows what everyone's thinking. That's crazy.
We should probably make some lunch. I'm sure you're starving.
Oh, no, I got this. Might as well make lunch today. It's been a while since I cooked. All right, we're gonna make something a little different. I'm pretty sure we made pizza the first time, and we made cold cut sandwiches. Today we're gonna make simple rice and chicken. Gotta keep their energy and strength up with protein. Oh, wait, I didn't even think of that, dude. Oh my God. I took my time to make almost perfect chicken breasts. Whoa! Are you kidding? I thought this was just like, what? I thought it was like, I don't know. Alongside some rice. Cooking wasn't hard unless you didn't know what you were doing in the first place. I'm pretty sure that's like the rule for everything. I placed the food in the dining room. However, none of the boys were there by the time I brought the final dish out. Your chicken is gonna get cold, damn it. I carried that dish to the main lobby, catching the boys separating into different rooms of the house. Part of me wanted to go to one in particular. The other part of me wanted to just leave them be and take the food in my hand to my room and eat. Maybe I could go out today while the boys focused on training. No, we're gonna find one of the incubi. I quickly rushed back and grabbed a second food dish before hunting down one of the boys. Oh, we found one this time. I'm pretty sure we chose that before and it didn't do anything. Here we go. We found James in the library. So maybe it depends on who you decide to help that one day in terms of who you find. Who knows? Or maybe it's random. I don't know. I found James in the library, sitting in one of the comfy leather seats reading a book. As I stepped in, James looked up at me before closing the book and standing. Of course, he would be the one in the library, of course.
Oh, hello.
How are you today? Hey, James, I got some lunch for you.
That is very kind of you. Thank you.
Well, this apparently was a very complicated dish, so you best enjoy it. James took his food and sat back down, placing the book he was reading on the table in front of him, and setting the dish on his lap. He's like the only one that's going to get warm food today. Everyone else's food is like on the counter.
I'm sorry. I should have asked you first before exploring the house and finding this room.
Nah, you're good, bro. Oh no, you're fine. Remember, you live here too, so any room besides mine is free to be in. Oh shit.
Still, you're the master of the house. I should have asked.
Damn. Well, aren't you polite? It's fine, really. James nodded at me with an understanding smile before eating his food. I followed along and ate with him, taking the open chair beside his. We ate in silence, listening to the ambience in the room. Soon, however, I began to feel a little restless. Check out the book. What do you mean, don't worry about it? Don't worry about being restless? No, we're gonna check out the book. Oh, apparently he liked that. He liked us taking interest in his reading, I guess. I put my food down on the table and lifted the book to examine it. Love and Romance, a study of intimacy. Well, your books of choice are interesting, friend. James let out a small nervous cough before he stopped eating and placed his food on the table.
Demons and humans are very different when it comes to affairs of the heart.
Oh.
I merely wanted to try learning a little more while I had the chance. I found that while I was looking around the room and had only just begun reading.
My. Love is different to demons, how so? James smiled before crossing his legs, getting comfy for the small lecture he was about to give. Great. What did we get ourselves into?
Love isn't just a human emotion, miss. Demons like us feel them too. In fact, incubi and succubi feel emotions the most because of our link to sexual energy.
Well.
However, we don't really experience love. We know of lust and passion.
I guess the things you need for the sexual energy thing. But passion drives love.
For humans, yes. For demons, it fuels our need to breed and increase the strength of our lineage as well as quells the hunger we have for sexual energy. It's very hard for us to develop feelings from passion, despite how easy it may logically seem.
Fantastic. You hunger for energy? That doesn't sound good. I could tell I struck a nerve with James. As I mentioned the word hunger, his arm twitched. Oh shit, what's happening? Obviously wanting to do something other than remain on the armrest of his chair. He continued speaking regardless.
Sexual energy is our natural food source and is one of two ways to keep us alive. In the abyssal planes, there are many demons to feed off of who are always willing to give their energy up. So
what?
Sexual hunger is never an issue.
What? There's demons that just do that? I guess they're the prostitutes of the demon world?
In the human world, however, we've come to realize that getting energy is a little more difficult.
Well, can't you just touch a human for their energy like you all did with me?
That only gives us so much. A touch is merely a taste, while intimate sex is a banquet for us.
Oh, a banquet. Well, Well, I don't really know how to respond to that. That's quite the word for that. Okay. I guess that was true. Humans weren't all about sex and were probably a lot more conservative than demons, at least. It would be hard to gain sexual energy from a human without doing something to them or catching them in the right mood. I could think of a few job descriptions that may cater to this, but we won't mention them.
Mind-altering ability to convince humans to give in to their desires. It's not 100% effective, but it gives us a better possibility to get what we need.
I'm not so sure I like James anymore. I feel like if we ever do get with him, he's going to be like a savage or something. What if you don't feed on sexual energy? What's the other way to stay alive?
Food, typically. However, we're weak without actual sexual energy. Without sexual energy, we become less than human.
What?
We have no power nor moral consciousness. We basically start to become unfriendly.
They get in a bad mood. Oh my god. Yo, should we even say that? Should we even say, are you hungry now? I have a really big, I'm nervous about what the outcome of that will be. We're going to do it though. We have to do it. I know AIC will not lead us anywhere, so. Oh shit. James didn't reply. He simply stared at me, unable to answer. However, I could tell that he was. He was clutching the armrest tightly, digging his fingers into the leather. He's like, oh my god. I gently leaned close to him from my chair and reached to brush my fingers over his hand. What is, holy crap, she's like really going at this right now. There's like a no holds barred. If you really need energy, I'll help a little. No sex, but enough to stop the hunger, okay? Oh my god. Once again, I was greeted with silence from James. He seemed very nervous and uncertain about what to do. Now that the approval was there, he was also frozen from my touch, softly and barely twitching at the feel of my skin. Dude, the other dudes would be so jelly right now. Against his. I could feel his hand grip the armrest harder. A small feeling of boldness then ran through my body, forcing me to cover his hand completely with my own before leaning nose to nose with James in seriousness. Damn. She is not joking around. She's hungry too, apparently. Alter my mind if you're concerned about me. I really do want to help you out. Oh my god. All of a sudden, oh, the music. What the? I felt something in my mind snap and ooze into the warm, fluffy feeling I felt before with Sam and Eric. Oh shit. He's pouncing. I felt my body slightly heat up as James released the, oh shit. I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. I won't go overboard. I didn't mean to click. I don't know what happened. Before I knew it, his lips were pressed hard against mine, my head being pulled to his by his hand on the back of my neck. Do you see the way we're like on him right now? This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I gently moved my hands to his shoulders and chest, melting in his lap and enjoying every feeling that ran through my body. I felt hot. Desperate and in need for more than just his kiss. What is happening? Is this real? Is this actually happening in this game? One of my hands slid up his neck into his hair as James lowered his kisses to my neck. Oh my goodness. Gently groaning against my skin. Don't do the Eric thing, please. We can all avoid that. I couldn't help but let out a small whimper of pleasure before reaching up and covering my mouth. I didn't want the others to hear me. They're like getting it on in the library. And I was positive neither did James. James lowered his free hand to my lower back. Whoa. Pulling my body against his. I felt my energy slowly draining, causing me to cuddle closer to James's hold on me. He lowered his hand to my waist, oh my, squeezing it tightly as his tongue ravished my neck. Oh, gee, he is going in right now, dude. James is a savage. His hand that was on the back of my neck, however, gently came around and held onto a tail of my bow. Sucking in a breath. Oh, I sucked in a breath, but James didn't pull it to untie the bow. Yo, what is happening? James lifted his lips from my neck and gently leaned his forehead to mine, rubbing nose to nose with me. He was gently breathing fast, softly red in the face, and as deep in the moment as I was.
I won't go any further if you don't want me to.
Oh shit, I'm pretty sure there's going to be an option to go further. Fuck. I could feel the hold of his mind altering spell fade away, but I still felt hot. Something told me I wanted more, but at the same time, I wasn't sure if I truly did want to give any more. Well, this is technically the first date. Oh man, okay. I really don't know what to choose here. I'm at a loss. We may have to blur some. I don't know how far this game goes. I don't know. I'm fairly sure, based on some of the other endings, okay, we were naked at one point, let's remember, that it doesn't go that far. But we will see. I'm going to have my blur ready if it does. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. I opened the opportunity, and I was enjoying it as much as he was. I wanted more, and I was going to let him keep going. He promised not to go too far. What is too far for a demon? Let's just kind of, let's ponder that for a second. But this wasn't far enough for me. Yo, maybe we're the savage. I gently leaned in and kissed him, giving him silent approval to keep going. Oh my goodness. They're going to start hearing stuff. There's no way you can keep silent during this. I could feel him pull on the tail of my bow, releasing it and letting it follow his hand. Oh, the bow on the neck? Oh, shit. His hand from around my neck. He moved the ribbon to the empty seat before gently unbuttoning the top half of my blouse, going no lower than above my stomach. That is pretty low, my dude. The desire in my body drove me to move the sleeves of my shirt down my arms, escaping from it and letting the shirt hang around my belly. Oh, the next scene is going to be dastardly, I can already tell. Oh, maybe a couple more scenes. As he began to ravish my neck and shoulder in hot kisses, I leaned my head back and let a pleasurable sigh escape my lips. You know, some kid like Matthew's going to be walking by the library and be like, oh, what is this now? The pull in my body from him draining my energy had slowed immensely, almost completely stopping. However, James kept touching and kissing me regardless. He was full. Oh my God. But he was as hot as I was and kept loving on my skin and on me. Oh my goodness. I couldn't even comprehend how much time we spent making out. I was so lost in the pleasure that I didn't care. Call it sinful, but I didn't care. Oh, damn, all right. I loved it. His touch, his kiss, his heat. His heat? What the frick? I desired it beyond anything at that moment. Even as he lowered, I saw the one word and my eyes just like, I don't even know. Even as he lowered his kisses down my chest to just above my brow. Okay, so that's, at least that's still on. My heart was beating wildly in my chest. Something about James drew me to him like a moth to a flame. Wait, what? That sounds deadly. I didn't know if it was his aura of superiority or his gentle smile, but something made my heart quicken for him. It couldn't have been love, but it was too passionate to be lust. He's using the powers, girl. What was it? However, I began to feel dizzy, seeing the ceiling start to spin almost wildly. I gripped onto James's shoulders, trying to signal him to stop, but my mind faded to black before I could let out another sound. Oh no. Oh no, don't take advantage. Don't be that kind of guy. I felt good. I didn't care that I was blacked out. I didn't care that I was wasted. I felt warm and fuzzy in the darkness. I never knew indulging in that kind of passion would be that good. I now just waited to awaken, hopefully in a good way. I hope so too, man. My eyes eventually fluttered open, adjusting to the sight around me. I felt familiar silks underneath me. What? Letting me know that okay. It was in my bed. I slowly sat up, stretching from the tiredness that still lingered. I felt a very soft pain on my neck and shoulders, and I could feel my swollen lips pulse. Swollen lips? How hard were you kissing? Like you bashing your head against his face? Gently and healing. However, when I looked down at my body, I saw that my shirt had been pulled back up and rebuttoned as if nothing happened between me and James. I was just missing my ribbon. Yeah, of course. The dude, he doesn't want his brothers to know that he was getting some action in the library, man. You're supposed to be in the library to read, not, get some. Before I turned to get out of bed, though, I spotted my ribbon on the pillow beside the one I slept in. It was tied in a nice bow around a red rose that was, wow, that was freshly bloomed with a small note attached to it. What the heck? I gently slipped the note from the tie and opened it to read it.
I apologize for indulging myself as I did.
What?
I hope that you will not dislike me when you awaken.
Do we have our panties? I stared the note, unbelieving what I read. Why would I dislike him? I let it happen and I enjoyed it. It was cute, though, to imagine him asking for forgiveness for something we both did and enjoyed. I brought the rose to my nose and gently inhaled its soft fragrance. I indulged myself too, James. It was all part of the plan. That was our time to shine. I looked at the time out of curiosity. The large white numbers on my phone showed 5:31 p.m. It's crazy that, if you think about it, before we went to the arcade and played video games, but this time we stayed home and so much things happened that were so different and quite dastardly. So that's pretty interesting. Yikes, 4 hours of being knocked out and I still feel tired. It was Sunday, so I was allowed to sleep longer if I wanted to. The remainder of the night passed by surprisingly uneventful. The boys continued to train with each other, but were kind enough to stop and make me dinner. I was glad for that. Unsurprisingly, the food was perfect, but it felt a little empty without the boys to eat with me. They most likely had already eaten, but still I felt lonely. I looked to my alarm clock. I woke up 10 minutes before my alarm. Well, hey, I must be lucky today. Karma owed me some luck. After all I had gone through in merely a handful of days, I deserved to get some good luck. I'm pretty sure you got some good luck last night, dude. I quickly rushed to the doors, checking myself in the passing mirror. I wasn't wanting to impress anyone, but I still needed to look decent. Before I could reach the handle of the door, however, someone took my hand. Oh, this is different, I think. Huh? Oh my. I turned to see James, who was holding my hand back with a concerned frown on his face. What's wrong, bro?
My name.
Is James. Your name?
My true name isn't James, Mitch.
Oh, lying
I want you
bitch.
to know my real name if something were to happen.
Oh, no, you're good. His true name? What did he mean? Why was he telling me this now? I remembered reading about a demon's name from the journal. I read yesterday if you knew a demon's true name, you could summon them to you, no matter where you were or where they were. Whoa. James gently pulled me to him and leaned close to whisper in my ear.
My name is Raestro.
Raestro? How about we just call you James? As he said his name, I could feel it lock into my memory. Something in my head would make sure I would never forget it. James pulled away and smiled at me, despite still carrying worry in his eyes.
If you're in any danger, call my name. I promise that'll come and help you.
That will come in handy. I stared up at James, unable to say anything. I could only nod in response. James smiled before kissing my hand and headed into the dining room. Something told me that the name would be used eventually. Alright, so we just got captured by Malix and his chick. We are gonna actually call James this time instead of fighting. Last time, of course, we fought with that epic magic and stuff, but this time we're gonna call James and see how that works out. Oh my.
It'll be...
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's an option now. Sweet. Restero. Or whatever, Restreo. I don't remember how he said it. Come on, come to me. Oh shit. All of a sudden, a bright purple light engulfed the room, causing the devils around me to cover themselves. Damn.
What the?
About to get dominated, son. Gusts of wind rushed past me, almost forcing me back. I covered my face with my arms, bracing myself and standing my ground. Damn, he's really making an entrance here. I tried to peek through my arms to see what was going on, but the light continued to shine brightly. Oh my goodness. Yo, dude, that's like the fanciest gun ever, man. He's like a hitman. James. Oh my god.
It's all right.
That animation is sick.
I'm here.
Malik stared wide-eyed behind him, unsure of what to do. He's like an angle away from having the kill shot on him right now. The gangster kill shot. He had no time to react in case James pulled the trigger. He was stuck, feeling the presence of James's golden gun that was ready to lodge a bullet into his dome piece.
Well, it seems like I finally have your cooperation, Alex. It took long enough.
Oh, damn.
You piece of demon shit! I could shoot you right now.
I really doubt that, bro. You kind of seem like you're in a shit situation.
And what's stopping me from shooting you first? If you so much as flinch, I will pull this trigger and end you once and for all.
Damn, get dominated. The remaining devils stared, trying to figure out what to do. Help Malix or watch in silence. Eris, however, walked up beside me and crossed her arms as she watched with an amused smirk on her face. She does not like Malix, I swear. She wants him to get crossed off. Malix growled, obviously annoyed at the predicament he was in.
What is stopping you, pretty boy?
Just me wanting to do this.
Oh, was she's gonna like smack him upside the head? Oh, what? With no hesitation, James quickly moved his gun and shot both of Malix's hands. Oh, that's gotta sting, man. The gun dropped from Malix's shot hand onto the ground as he knelt over in pain, holding his hands to his chest.
You son of a bitch!
Before Malix could finish the sentence, James aimed the gun once again at Malix's head, causing the devil to stop talking again.
I didn't say you could speak. You want me to shoot you in the throat?
Oh shit, the throat. I stared at James in shock. Was he playing with Malix? He seemed to act like a cat poking a sharp claw at a wounded rat. It was warranted, but not what I expected of James at all. Yeah, I was like, if he comes in here, he's probably going to lay waste to these dudes.
No, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to get on your knees to beg for forgiveness. Or, the next bullet goes to your pathetic hellborn skull.
Oh, man. Oh, rubbing it in. Malix hesitated, but eventually ended up on his knees. However, as he settled onto the ground, Malix wrapped his arms around James's leg and dug his teeth into it. He's just gonna get popped, yo. Oh, what the frick? I gasped, but remained still as I watched James aim and fire a shot into Malix's back. Oh, damn. Malix released James's leg in shock, trembling at the newfound pain. Why would he attempt to do that? Like, the leg, maybe the arm would have made a bit more sense. However, for some reason, Malix didn't fall over and die. He remained still, staring ahead of himself in pure shock and pain. I could only watch in silence as James lifted his leg out of Malix's embrace and kicked Malix to the side. Damn. Oh, shit.
Disobedience until the very end, huh?
Oh my god. He's like one step away from teabagging this poor dude. The air instantly went from frantic to still in energy. What could have been described in tone as the color red quickly turning into a deadly mix of purple and gold as everything began to blend together all at once. I stared as James seemed to grow more menacing towards Malix. However, he quickly looked at me with a face of concern.
Please, forgive me for this.
Oh, does Malix get crossed off right here? What? I grew confused, but wasn't allowed to think on it as James looked back down at Malix once again. James's eyes began to glow a bright gold. What is with this? Is he like an angel? Is he even a demon? Sounds like this is kind of angelic to me. As James lifted Malix by his collar and pulled him up and off the ground. Damn.
It's high time you discovered the true power of demons.
Oh shit. Are you some god? James's voice had changed, sending a large shiver down my spine. His appearance also started to change, but before I could see clearly what James was becoming, my eyes were covered.
It's me.
By who?
Don't look.
Oh shit. Oh my god. I want to look though. I listened carefully and let the last two words linger in my mind. Don't look. Why? What was being hidden from me? I wanted to know, but something told me to obey Damien's command. Oh, are we gonna get the choice to look or not? Oh shit. I could hear Malix struggling to get out of James's grasp and the rich, bright sound of magic being cast. I struggled with myself to obey Damien's words, locking my arms to my sides to deny myself the chance to pull Damien's hands off of my face.
Let me go!
Oh shit.
As you wish.
Oh no, yo, what is happening? This is crazy. The sounds of demonic screams and cries bellowed all of a sudden, causing me to tense up in Damien's hands. Oh shit. Malix began to scream in agony, straining as if he was being pulled somewhere against his will. Malix's voice began to trail out into an echoey whisper as the magic sounds in the air consumed his cries. Soon enough, the cries and wisps of magic stopped, leaving the air as silent as it could be. However, Damien didn't remove his hands. He's still in that, like, form or whatever.
Jeez, James. Haven't seen you use that trick since the intruder in Demon Castle.
Oh, shit.
But you're losing your touch. You even lost your glamour spell.
Oh, he probably looks ugly as shit.
It couldn't have been helped.
Bro. That was some stuff. Well, that voice was crazy. Glamour spell. What did he mean? Why did James sound so different? He doesn't sound that different. Why was this being hidden from me?
It's a spell that makes us look human.
Oh. How well, I mean, as long as you're not, like, gross. I froze. Look human? They didn't look like humans after all. What did they look like?
Like demons.
Thanks for the description, Damien. I appreciate that. As if Matthew knew what Damien was talking about, Matthew spoke up, followed by the sound of a cork popping out of a bottle.
Well, not for much longer. Here.
I want to see. I want to see.
Thank you, Matthew.
Oh, shit. I could hear a small clinking of glass being passed before hearing James guzzle down a liquid of some sort. The stiff feel of the air around me gently began to warm back up, insinuating that everything had been returned to normal. Finally, Damien moved his hands from my eyes, allowing me to see around me once again. The devils, including Eris, had fled. Malix was nowhere to be found. Oh my god, what the heck? Got sent back to the abyss or something? The boys, however, had gathered around me, all of them, including James, looking like nothing had happened. What was that? I tried to speak, but everything zipped around in my head at the whole event, and I felt like speaking wasn't possible.
Let's just get you home, miss. There's nothing more to see here.
Damn. I could only nod. What had happened boggled my mind to the point of disbelief. I was second-guessing everything, lost in a sea of what and how and when. As we walked out of the warehouse, I looked to James for some form of sign that I wasn't dreaming. James kept his eyes forward, unable to look at me. What, he's like ashamed of it or something? A wave of relief ran through my body at the thought of never having to deal with that group again. At the same time, a ping of realization hit the back of my mind. The boys were only going to stay until after Malix was defeated. That was our deal. I wonder what's going to happen now. I mean, before they left, I wonder what's going to happen. As we approached home, I could feel something heavy weighing down on my heart. It was late, but the boys led me inside and turned on the lights in the lobby.
Finally, we can relax.
Yep.
It will be good to have some rest without devils breathing down our necks.
I'm just tired. Can I hit the hay early?
You didn't do anything. What do you mean you're tired?
I think some sleep would be good for all of us.
Yeah, sounds good. I looked at Damien, knowing he could read my mind, and frowned. I didn't want him to know about my thoughts on the situation. Yeah, bed sounds good. I wanted to just end tonight. Too much had happened, and I felt dizzy just from trying to figure it out. However, Damien spoke up, stopping all of us from moving.
Should we be gone in the morning?
Why did you say it? The air became still with tension. The realization of the situation hit the boys like a wave, forcing them to turn to me in curiosity. They had remembered their deal, and were now awaiting me to decide their fate. Hopefully we get to choose this time, man. I gulped, face to face with the reality of the situation. The boys were leaving it up to me. They looked like they were willing to accept whatever I had demanded. It was only fair, though, after all that had happened. I looked to James, feeling my heart flutter in my chest. I didn't want him to leave, but would he ask to stay? I hoped that he would say no and ask me to stay longer. Wait, what? As if he knew what I wanted, James moved and smiled at me, taking my hand and bringing it to his lips for a kiss. He moved it away, smiling at me, and spoke.
Miss, if I may be so forward. Despite the short time we've stayed here, I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here. That being said, would you allow us to stay here?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Is it going to be a choice? My heart skipped while a large red blush ran across my cheeks. The boy stared at James wide-eyed. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't know what happened between me and good old James here, but didn't dare to speak out. James stepped back to give me space, returning to where he was. I moved my gaze across each boy, trying to make a decision. Wait, we're gonna pick one? Oh shit, this is dastardly. What if we didn't pick James? How fucked up would that be? If they left in the morning, I would never see them again, and my life could return to normal. If I decided to let them go, that would have been for the best. No goodbyes, no delays. But did I want to? They had done so much for me in such a small amount of time. No, let them stay, dude. Fuck that. I want to see what happens when we let them stay. I wanted them to stay. I wanted him to stay. Oh, damn. She doesn't even care about the other ones? I merely smiled, staring at the man I had come to have feelings for before speaking at last. I would love it if you all could stay. The boys cheered tiredly, but nonetheless enthusiastically. I giggled at the sight. It was cute to see everyone so excited, despite the tiredness that ran equally through our bodies. Today was a rough day. My home is your home, as long as you can still help with chores. Oh shit. Yeah, you best be helping. Don't bitch, Sam, or you're the first one out. The boys nodded in unison, agreeing to the terms I had set for them. Despite the good situation, I felt myself slowly slipping into unconsciousness. Damn, we pass out a lot. However, James quickly clapped his hands together, getting everyone's attention and waking me up. What? Making sure I didn't pass out on the floor.
All right, everyone. We're all very tired, so let's head to bed, shall we?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, sleep is actually a thing. Right.
How do you forget that, my dude? Like, seriously.
We've had a very long day, but it will be good to just relax tonight and tomorrow.
All right.
Sleep sounds really good right now.
I'm sure.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I watched a very happy smile grow onto James's lips. He shared my excitement, knowing that we would be together longer. Who knew how long we would stay together? All I cared about was that I would be with him. Damn. The others quickly left to finally rest, leaving me and James alone at last, and probably to do some dastardly things. My heart fluttered a bit as James walked closer to me, gently wrapping his arms around my form. I placed my hands on his shoulders, leaning close.
You are an absolutely wonderful woman. I'm so happy that you let us stay here.
Oh my god. I'm happy too, James. I stared up into his eyes, getting lost in them. I didn't know if it was the tiredness or my growing attraction to him, or attachment to him, but I felt myself lean into James's body. It invited me to stay a while. Wait, his body invited you to stay a while? Making me forget that my bed was also calling for me.
Listen, about what happened at the warehouse.
Don't sweat it, bro. You saved my tush. No, it's fine. You did what you had to do. I understand. I had accepted everything while in James's warmth. He was real, and he was someone I didn't want to be without, even if that meant nodding against my curiosity. What? Besides, I was too tired to explore that memory further. James nodded before kissing my forehead sweetly.
Come, let's get you to bed.
Oh man, We're going to bed. I nodded before James gently lifted me up into his arms like a bride and carried me to my room. I didn't want to leave his arms, leaning my head against James's chest, but eventually I was slowly lowered to my bed and covered with my bed covers. I was still in my school clothes, but I was too tired to strip or care. I looked to James, fighting a yawn from escaping me as he gently ran a hand over my hair.
Sweet dreams. I'll prepare breakfast again for you in the morning.
Wasn't that nice? I nodded with a tired smile before watching him slowly stand and leave my room, closing the door. Everything was peaceful. I was happy. What was that? Do not tell me that's it. Yo, that straight ended like boom, done. Well, I guess we'll never know. What? What was that?
You are an interesting creature.
Hold on. What was that? Was that like a glitch or something? Because I legit thought the game was over, and then it's like, boom, back in the game. I'm actually glad it's not over, because I'm curious to see where this will go.
They don't belong here, and yet here they remain. I want to know why, and remedy this little
Well, they're staying because of James, and James is staying because of me, and he's staying because I told him they could, so there you go, now leave. Let's just say that if you tell the boys about me, I'll make sure that no one will care for you, and you'll be all alone in this little house until the day you die. Well, that doesn't sound nice.
Have a good night.
Oh my god. And with that, Diana sank into the floor through a magic purple pentagram, which disappeared as her head vanished into the floor. Eventually, the morning arrived and the sun screamed at me to get up. I stretched out and quickly got dressed, getting ready for school. She expects me to say goodbye to the boys. I will say good morning, and we'll see them when I come back. Damn. No way I'm going to say goodbye. I scooped up my bag and headed downstairs to the dining room, seeing the boys already eating a delicious selection of food. The smell made my stomach growl wildly as the sight of food drew me to walk further into the room.
Good morning, miss. Did you sleep well?
Except for my slight interruption, yes. Before I could lie, hiding the incident in the back of my mind, Damien furrowed his eyebrows and stopped eating. Oh, Damien. Oh, shit. That's gotta be hard, man. He knows everything. How can you keep something out of your mind? Like, that is really difficult.
She's here.
Oh, shit. He's about to take a spoonful of oatmeal. No, not her. The boys looked to Damien in confusion while I cursed his ability silently in my mouth.
Damien, what's up with you? Of course she's here. She kind of owns the house.
Not Mika, shit. Damien looked at me, wanting me to explain for him. However, the threats that Diana gave me last night warned me to keep my mouth shut. Damien, I mean, he knows about, let me save. All right, now I'm assuming if I don't, the deal was, okay, that I don't say anything. Now, Damien can read minds. If she didn't take that into account, that is not my fault. Now, if I avoid this, he should just be like, okay, she's here, things are happening. But, yeah, let's go. I shook my head at Damien, not wanting to talk about it. Damien sighed and looked at James. James tilted his head and furrowed his brows at Damien before looking at me.
Does anyone else live in this house?
Oh, come on, Damien, speak up, man. Don't be a bitch. No, just us.
And who is Diana?
Oh, thank you, Damien. Thank you so much. My heart stopped. Damien was able to read my mind. I couldn't help but glare at him, but he continued to press at a hard, tell the truth gaze at me. I sighed. Damien was going to press the issue, so I had no choice but to speak. Oh, man. A girl named Diana came by last night.
Diana? Is she important?
Well, I mean, to you guys.
Did she try to hurt you?
Oh, damn, Sam is like real pissed. She's a succubus. That single word made the boys stop and stare at me. Oh no. I looked to each boy unsure of what was going through their minds. Should I have avoided it?
So, she's come to try and bring us back.
It would seem so, James.
She must really be desperate.
Yo, Matthew, legit the best thing you've said this whole game. I'm sorry. That was pretty good.
Well, what should we do now?
Nothing. She'll give up eventually.
Huh.
Will she?
She seemed pretty serious to me, so I don't know about that. The boys continued to look at me as if I knew the answer to that question. Damn it, Damien. She said that if I told you, she'd make my life a living hell. She can't possibly do that, right? She's not a devil.
No, she isn't. However, she is a very powerful demon.
She has the power to make armies bow to her and obey her every whim.
Well, shit.
That's why she's so obsessed with us.
This is not good. This is not good, okay? Who are we dealing with? Why did we... okay, I don't know how we're going to beat her anymore. I don't know, but...
She's just some whacked up hussy who doesn't know how to close her legs.
Oh!
She's not a real threat.
Oh! Yo, Sam! That was legitimately the most dastardly thing that could have been said at that moment in time. Damn, bro. Oh, my God.
Oh, really? I feel insulted.
Damn, it's like one of those things like, oh, she's behind me, isn't she?
So, you took up a human name as well.
Oh, what's her real name? I want to know.
Beautiful name, isn't it? Well, for a human name, anyway.
Damn.
What the hell do you want?
Sam is in the back of the group because he knows he just said the most dastardly thing.
To bring you back, of course. However, you weren't supposed to know that I was coming. I completely forgot about that little mind-reading ability. My mistake.
Well, your mistake, not mine. Don't you make my life a living hell now. Diana pushed off from the archway and walked towards us, making the boys step closer to me in a protective circle. Diana laughed.
My. What has the world come to? A group of demons protecting a human girl? I'll tell you right now, she's not that pretty.
Oh, shut up.
And from what I can tell, she's still a virgin.
Well, I won't comment on that. My face grew red in complete anger and embarrassment. How dare she? You are in my house. You are an intruder. You have no power here. Damn. What?
Oh, really? Do I have to remind you of the power I have, dear?
Oh my God. We bust out the spells. What? With a snap of her fingers, my mind suddenly locked up and I felt blank. I could see the world around me, but I lost control of my body. The boys quickly reformed around me, with James gripping onto Diana's wrists in anger.
You will leave this instant.
Oh, shit.
Or what? You'll kill me? I completely dare you to.
I completely dare you to? Damn. What if he does it, too?
Let me do it. I could use the workout.
Oh shit.
Don't.
The boys looked at Damien while Diana smirked at my blank state. I wanted to fight this hole, but her power held me down.
And why not?
And what if Damien says, "Cause I'm gonna do it"? Oh shit. This little quiet dude in the corner is gonna be a beast.
She wants us to kill her. If she dies, then civil war starts in the demon world.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. Damien's smart.
Very good, sweetie.
He's like a politician or something.
What happens in the demon world doesn't concern us anymore. We live here now.
It's our new home.
The demons will come to the human world and hunt us down before attacking each other.
What? The demons will come to the human world all because of her?
You sneaky bitch.
With another snap of Diana's fingers, I was released from her hold, almost buckling to my knees.
Well, will you all change your minds? I assure you, it's for the greater good.
I expected the boys to say no. What I heard was complete silence. None of the boys replied to Diana, which made me both nervous and fearful as to why. Diana leaned her head back a bit, surprised for a different reason.
No. Well, I see.
What? Who said no? No one said no. They said nothing.
Either all of you are playing a very convincing hard-to-get game, or you all must be out of your minds.
Diana then looked at me, locking her gaze with mine as if to read me. I could tell she wanted to do something, but the boys would stop her, so the stare was her only available action. After a small moment of silence, Diana licked her lips before breaking the gaze battle. Oh, that sounds sick, the gaze battle, and smiled to the boys around me.
Very well. I guess I'll take my leave now.
Can't you marry someone else? There's plenty demon fish in the sea, I'm sure. The boys around me straightened up and grew confused looks on their faces as Diana stepped back and away from us with a small bow, flaunting her cleavage, her clivage. Without another word, a deep purple pentagram appeared under her feet. Diana's body slowly sank into the floor. As her head vanished into the floor, the pentagram vanished. At once, the boys relaxed and slowly began to return to their spots at the table, each in deep thought.
She'll be back, but she won't kill us. She needs us alive.
Alright guys, we're going to end it right here. Unfortunately, this is going on pretty long, and I don't want it to go on too long. I don't want the episode to be like ridiculously long, even after it's edited, which I feel like it could be if I go on anymore. So either way, I really enjoyed what I saw today, and even though we didn't get to an ending, we saw a lot of different stuff. And I mean, like, pretty much everything was really different. So we'll pick this up right off from next time. It's probably, you know, with my luck, it's probably going to be right around the corner of the ending. We're just going to continue from there because we have more endings to, you know, pursue and see what's going on, and all that stuff. So hopefully you're okay with that, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you rate the video what you think it deserved, and if you did enjoy, consider sharing the video as well. If you want to become a sage in training, make sure you subscribe today, and as always, this has been MrBayeasy, your favorite sage, and I'll see you in the next video.